why is it cool to still talk to the Dallas fans?
Well, it's always nice. Obviously, this is a great town. I think Dallas, Fort Worth area, Arlington area is a very fun town to be. Baseball town. People love sports. If you see, they have we have pretty much all the sports around this area, and so. Uh, for event like this, be able to come an event like this, talking about my experience and in baseball and what I'm doing now or what I did and things like that, and they appreciate that I have from the fans here, in Dallas. It's always nice to be here.
Pudge, has the Hall of Fame set in more? Is it still surreal?
Yeah, it's a little bit over a year already, and it's still special. Obviously, it's still like it happened yesterday. It's it's fun. It's been very busy, but I call it good busy. I'm just able to come and be in events. Like the one today, and speak in front of people that wanted to know me a little more as a person, as me off the field, and talk about life and talk about a bunch of different things. And I think that is the beauty of having this award, being in the Hall of Fame. You get invited to, companies and talk to employees and give them, the best example or the best advice that I can give to them through my career, right? And the disciplines and what it takes to be good in what you want to do. And that's what Hall of Fame is all about. You just kind of like, just be there. It's different. You just being in places, and now I'm Pudge, Rodriguez, the Hall of Fame. A year and a half ago, I was Pudge Rodriguez, getting close to the Hall of Fame, and now I can say that I'm in the Hall of Fame as a first ballot Hall of Famer. That's even better. That's even bigger because there's not too many players, getting into the Hall of Fame as a first ballot, and two of the guys that got in with me, one took 7 years and the other one took 10 years to get in, and so that's a lot of time waiting, and just me, I have the privilege to say that I was very lucky to be there as a first time 5 years later after retired. So that's a great.
We're good.
All right.
Was just wondering as well. By any chance, did you see your teammate, former teammate Rafael Palmeiro, attempting a comeback? And do you think it's possible? Do you think?
I don't think it's possible. Just to be honest, and the reality is that, yeah, Rafi, he already have a great career. He still says that he still can play, he still can hit, and he still can go out there and do a good job. But it's hard to figure out is that true or not. When you've been away from baseball for so many years, it's hard to come back, and especially the way baseball is today. Baseball is young today. They average, 25 below years old in baseball, and so when when you over 40 and you compete against kids, they have all this energy, right, and all this hungriness to play the game of baseball. I don't know if it's easy or not. I talk about I want to say myself. If you ask me if I want to come back, I want to say no 10 times, because you have to give you gotta move on. Baseball is for the young kids that's playing today, and I think that is my opinion. I think Rafi What he should do is just to come and work with us, with the Rangers, and just be part of our organization and just share all this knowledge that he knows about the game of baseball, the hitting part of baseball that he knows a lot. And I think that's my recommendation for him, just to come and work with them and teach them how to hit a baseball, because I'm sure a lot of these players, they want to listen to him. And, when you have a guy that hit over 3,000 hits and over 500 home runs, I think that's a good hitter.
Absolutely. do you, well, it seems like our Texas Rangers may be possibly leaning towards a rebuild here, or retool.
It's too early to say.
Too early to say.
I mean, we only play 5 games.
Absolutely. But I was just wondering, where do you think the state of the team is right now?
Very, the state of the team is very positive right now. I know we are 1-4, but that doesn't mean that we're going to have a losing record. Yes, we have a 1-4. We have a losing record right now, but you can have a good week and you can be back to 500. So I don't think it's nothing to worry. I think our pitching is doing a good job. Our hitting is going to come. Sometimes those things happen starting the year. As far as the offensive part of the game goes, it happens. But if you watch the game last night, how many hard balls, hard ball we hit last night, right up somebody on the field. That's something that you cannot control. You have to keep playing, keep swinging, and things are going to change. And so that's baseball. As long as we stay healthy. I mean, I think the Rangers' key is stay healthy. Stay away from injuries. And if we are, we're going to be okay.
Yeah, that's a really good point on the hard hit balls. Odor hit a really hard one last night.
Mm-hmm.
Have you given him any specific advice to kind of transition from some kind of a down year to get back into what he's capable of?
Yeah, I've been talking to Rougned a lot. I think he's not a 205 hitter. I think if we make some adjustment, hit the ball the other way a little more, I think his batting average is going to be way up. And so, but again, I'm probably a person that I can talk to him and give him some advices. But at the end, I'm not the hitter. I'm not the player. He's the one that hit. He's the one that plays. But my job is just to give him the best advice that I can, and I think that's the most important thing for him right now. Let the ball travel a little bit more, way into the ball gets to the hitting area, and just try to hit the ball the other way a little more. I think he can hit home runs the other way, not only to right field, and that's what he's doing right now. He's pulling everything. He's going around everything, and when you go around everything, that's where the pitchers start to, pitching you outside of the play and down, because that rollover swing that you're doing, that's going to be a lot of ground balls into the right side of the field, and that's what all this ship that you see is playing him that way, because that's his swing right now. But if he makes adjustment, it's like Rougned and Gallo too, in the Astros series, you see their third baseman playing left field, and the shortstop is in second base, all right, and Altuve is in right field line. And so, I mean, as a player, if you see that, I mean, you got to make adjustment yourself, and say, well, they're giving me a couple of free hits if I play Pepper the other way. But those are the things that I can tell you. But I don't know if that's the things that they think when they play. I don't know what they think when they play. My only advice that I give them is play the other way more. Make sure you use the other field a little more, and if you do that, you're going to be a better player.
Have you, in all of your years of playing, have you ever seen a shift like that they did on?
Never seen that.
Yeah.
Never seen that. I mean, I've never seen the players still doing the same. I mean, just kind of like, I mean, I love him. I love Gallo, but if I see a shift like that I've never seen in baseball before, I'll do something, or I either bunt, or I either do some kind of check swing or something, they hit the ball the other way. Well, he did one. He did a couple the last game on Sunday. But it took all the way to Sunday. It took 3 games for him to make sure he hit a ball that way. He said that he's not going to change his game, which is, we don't want him to change his game. But if you want to be a better player and you want to anticipate a game of baseball, those are the things that you need to start working on, you know, so you can be a very good player. You know, you have to take that away from the other team right away. You know, if they're playing me that way, I will be smart enough to take that part of the game, their part of the game, out of me really quick. So how I'll do, I'm just gonna go that way. Okay, I'll go that way. I'll get 2 hits. But I promise you, tomorrow's not gonna be the same. And so that's how you get better.